slow down before you wouldn't. You learn, you love it. So now. Hey everybody, a few people have been asking me how I write my songs, so I thought I'd run you guys through it. The first thing is starting. You have to start, you have to sit down, you have to, whether it's a piano or a guitar, any kind of instrument, doesn't matter, but you have the intention of sitting down to begin a song. It doesn't happen from like a magical wave of inspiration most of the time. So you have to intentionally begin. And I'd say second thing is vibe. Yesterday I started working on a song and I just sat down on my guitar and I began playing something like this. And that's a vibe. Puts you in a feeling so you can put something over the top of it, and I started singing a melody like this. Second thing as well is notes, and that is all about, that's the one thing I would say you can't stage, you can't set it up, you just have to wait for that moment when you are in a car or doing something usually where it's kind of automatic to the point where you actually just start thinking about it based on some kind of actual meaning to you. You're not trying to write a song, you're not trying to do anything just for the sake of doing it. You're just feeling an idea and you feel something really deeply, and because of you're thinking about a certain thing, and when you capture that and you're like, oh shit, that actually is something really moving, or that really means a lot to me, then you take that idea, you have to write it down immediately because usually you'll forget straight away. Third thing is blending. And blending is when you have your notes here and you have your chords, your melody and your music here, and you feel like they would go well together. This is how I do it. Then I would take my lyrics and I would put them over the top, and I've already started this yesterday. I did a little something here. I heard something with nobody listening. I saw you there and you looked just like a ghost. Another boy trying to fit in, left alone with all he was feeling. I saw someone that nobody seemed to know. That is the longest process, I think, and that is also mixed into the next step, which is the fourth step, which is I've called struggle, because to find the right lyrics and to find the right chord progression to move through, whether you're going to have a bridge section or a chorus section, or whether you want that chord progression to change or whether you want it to stay the same, and whether those lyrics truly mean to you what they did in that moment when you thought of them when you were driving in your car and it touched you so deeply, but then when you began to try to write it out, it didn't exactly hit you as hard as it did when the moment actually happened, are all quite difficult things where I feel like there's no true answer to being a master of it other than recognizing your own intuition and being able to know that that actually is what you wanted to do. And this is where you have to be experienced, and this is where everybody spends the most time, is once they've blended the lyrics and the melody and the music, it's then the fifth step, which is time, and the fourth step, which is the struggle. And that's questioning it, making sure that's right. Did that feel right? Did that lyric work? Am I overthinking it? Is the verse in the right order? Sometimes a little trick that I like to do is if I've started writing a song with a first verse and a second verse and a third verse, sometimes I'll rearrange whether it's the first verse coming after the second verse and then the third verse starting it as well. That's another idea. And all of these things kind of take time to know, like, before they actually become the song. And then when you've finally done all of that, the sixth step is endless questions and occasional enjoyment. And that's basically all a part of, hearing the song and thinking, oh, did I really do that? Was that really right? Or was that wrong? Or, all those kind of questions, overthinking it. And then sometimes you'll listen to it and then you'll just think, oh, that's so beautiful. I'm so stoked with that. And that's how you write a song. Enjoy. Let me know if you've got any questions or other things to do with music that you want me to talk about. All the best. Cheers.